The MP for Tukituki, which includes Havelock North, is Craig Foss. I spoke to him this afternoon and asked him whether he has done enough for his constituents.
Absolutely, but this is not about me. This is not about politics. This is not about anyone. This is about our families, our kids, being very frazzled at the absolute end of our tethers, having to buy water, boil water in 2016, and each and every one of us will fully expect we would not have to do that, and everyone is pretty much at the end of their tether.
What do you think is responsible for this outbreak? Where did the contamination come from?
Well, I don't know. I'm not the expert. All the tests are going on in the 3 bores around the Tamata area of Havelock North. They've been tested they're normally tested by the council, and the DHB have talked about when they were notified when they started to get a negative test. We've got to note very, very importantly, as the council, Hastings District Council, have said, they are responsible for delivering clean drinking water to their community and obviously Havelock North. They have stood up and taken the responsibility. There is an independent inquiry coming, and I'm sure that will find some of the gaps or find out what's gone on or gone wrong or where it's gone on and who told who when. They are serious issues which need answering. I'm, like any other resident, very frustrated about that, but right now all focus has got to be on managing the issue.
If we look at Havelock North's water supply, July 2013, bacterial contamination is present in the Havelock North water supply. That's Hastings District Council. December 2014, Hawke's Bay Today, harmful bacteria and wastewater being released into the Tukituki River at unacceptable levels. March 2015, problems at a wastewater treatment plant discharging partially treated sewer into the prominent Hawke's Bay River. October 2015, the water had to be treated with chlorine after E. coli contamination. At the same time, bore 3 there was closed. Where is your track record as the local MP of standing up and saying this simply isn't good enough?
I stand up for my community every single day, John. I live here, my family's here. This is my home. And every single day I actually resent the implication of what you're saying.
Okay, so meaningfully, on the record, where is your record of saying, hey, let's sort the water out?
The issues that you talk about, all those issues are of the Hastings District Council or of the Hawke's Bay Regional Council, and the common theme to what you've described is water. Water issues in Hawke's Bay, they're quite prevalent, they always are.
So why is this still going on when it's been going on for years, when there's been E. coli contamination, when one of the bores has been closed? Why is the town of Havelock North still getting its water from an aquifer that is frequently contaminated with fecal matter?
Well, you'll have to ask the health DHB and the scientists about that. Remember, the aquifers in Hawke's Bay, this is a separate aquifer to the aquifer that serves Hastings and everywhere else. So the history of this particular aquifer, you will have to address to them or these particular bore. I think they understand they get tested regularly, and it was not until last week where all of these issues started to present themselves in a pretty bad and astounding way.
Is this good enough?
No, this is not good enough in 2016. Absolutely not. I'm very angry. I'm very frustrated, like everyone else here. Families, parents, having to look after families, having to look after boil water and all those kind of things, as well as all of our business community. No, that part's not good enough. Right now, until we find out how and why, what happened with the council, we can't really go much further. A lot of misinformation is out there, and that is not helpful and distracting those that are trying to fix this issue from the job they're trying to do.
Craig Foss, the MP for Tukituki, talking to me a short time ago.